I came out and nobody listened. Here we are. I've knocked out a knockout king and I can't punch. Can't crack an egg, can I? Two feather dusters, these are. Terrible.
We've seen.
What do you remember about your
both of them showed a lot of courage and strength, and just didn't want to give up. And the bitter man came out on top. Credit to Otto for putting up a great performance and going out on the shield.
Joe, we've seen two dramatic points previous to this. Could you have expected the third one would have been any better?
Listen, I don't think everyone expected this fight to be like this, but it went back and forth, and a lot of people were nervous, a lot of people were worried, but at the end of the day, he came out on top and did what he had to do, and it was a great fight.
You know, I gotta tell you, man, I've been in this business for over 25 years. That's the greatest fight I ever attended. The bigger man, the smarter man, the better man won the fight. Tyson Fury is just a superior boxer. And he was smart because he adjusted.
Yeah, look, he done pretty much what we said he would do. He took his time. Yes, he lost rounds in the process, but it was a matter of time. Luis Ortiz walked.
What do you say about that, man? Tyson Fury's their best fighter to have ever lived. There's no one even comes close to him, and he's proved that tonight.
What did you think when when it went down twice? I mean, my heart was in the mouth.
I've got no words other than I can't believe it. Like, what a man, what a man. Can you tell me a man like him? Well then, because no one, he comes around.
Great champion, good boxer, great power. He done what he had to do, and I did what I had to do. And I thought I won the fight comfortably, although I had to climb off the canvas twice. But we've seen time and time again, great champions come off the floor to win fights.
He's done a great job to cement himself as a top heavyweight at the moment, and listen, I'm not sure what's next for him.
Joshua.
I want my son to retire now.
Now?
Yeah.
Without meeting
That's
Anthony
just
Joshua?
my opinion.
Why?
Because I think he's done enough. He's got no more to prove. He's proved he's been a worthy champion from this country. He's been 13 years as a pro, and he's always been the opponent. Wherever he's gone to, it's been an uphill battle.
Yeah. Great fight by both guys. Tyson Fury came out, obviously the victor, but tough, back and forth. I mean, you could tell they both wanted it. You could tell they were, they had a lot of heart, and they're both soldiers. But great fight. I'm really happy with it.
I've got a few bumps and bruises, scratches, a couple of sore hands, but I'm healthy and well. That's the most important thing. And I'm going to go back home, chin up, chest out, chest air on show. Stuff like this, I think is boxing a bad name. Reports like this, all the media today will report bad stuff, controversy, this, that and the other. Everybody in boxing is saying it's a very controversial thing. So, time and time again we see it. I lived up to all the hype and things really do, but every time I say I'm going to do something, I always do it, and I have done it. And I've delivered again. And, big shout out to everyone who watched me on TV around the world, and big shout out to every fan who came over here. I felt like I was at home here tonight. It was 99% Tyson Fury crowd.
I was devastated. It took a lot of air out of my cell, the air out of my balloon. It emptied me out. I was screaming for the man, and the emotion of the fight. I just felt that Tyson was in control, and it was only a matter of time for the corner needed to stop.
It was what it was. The two guys gave their all. I mean, there were two absolute warriors in there throwing bombs at each other. They were both on the floor getting up, and in the end, Tyson's heart and will to win prevailed, and he got through. But it was something special. We witnessed something special there. That's what boxing at its truest is all about.
That was so amazing. As a boxing fan and involved in boxing myself as a heavyweight, that was a incredible fight.
Trying to catch my breath. I mean, everybody in the whole place was on the edge of their seat or standing up. It was just such an absorbing fight. Probably the best heavyweight fight I've seen live.
That was an amazing fight, man. Both of them were going toe to toe. One would drop one, the other one would drop the other one. So that was an amazing fight.
And they both showed great heart there, didn't they?
They sure did, man. Heart of a warrior and a lion, man. I thought Wilder.
That's time to worry.
Next fight. Deontay Wilder rematch, or do you want to go straight to Anthony Joshua?
I want my son to retire now.
Now?
Yeah.
Without meeting
That's
Anthony
just
Joshua?
my opinion.
Why?
Because I think he's done enough. He's got no more to prove.
He's proved he's been a worthy champion from this country. He's been 13 years as a pro, and he's always been the opponent. Wherever he's gone to, it's been an uphill battle for him. You know, and he's 32 years old, he's got a young family, and I do believe...
Wouldn't have enjoyed the fight in terms of skills because you want to see stuff that they usually do, but it was totally, to me, it was a sloppy fight. It was a sloppy fight. There was no really, I didn't see any really technical, really good skills. Now, skills could be just throwing punches, but real good skills mean you put your hands up like this and don't have them all awkward. You know, somebody got to teach you and show you. But I ask you to put your hands in the right place and, you know, have a good defense, get you good jab. But I've seen a lot of awkwardness.
Tyson Fury just destroyed Arslan Bekmambetov, and I mean absolutely demolished him. This wasn't even close. From the first bell, Mudov looked like he was fighting a ghost. Fury made a legit heavyweight contender look like an amateur. But here's what's wild. Fury's 37 years old. Most heavyweights are done at this age. Their reflexes are shot, their legs are gone, not Fury. He looked faster and sharper than fighters half his age. Every movement was calculated, every punch landed with surgical precision. And get this, Mudov came in with all the hype. Size, strength, knockout power. None of it mattered. Fury's ring IQ completely neutralized everything Mudov brought to the table. It was like watching a chess master play against a beginner. Now here's where it gets absolutely wild. The second the fight ended, Fury grabbed the mic, and he called out Anthony Joshua, not some warm-up fight, not a tune-up. He went straight for the biggest name in British boxing. Listen to this part. Joshua fired back immediately. No hesitation, no excuses. He said he's ready to step in the ring and prove himself. The confidence in his voice, you could hear it. This man believes he can beat Fury. But here's the kicker. Analysts are already going crazy trying to break down this matchup. Joshua's raw power versus Fury's technical mastery. Youth and athleticism against experience and ring intelligence. This is the fight everyone's been waiting for. Hold up, did you catch what just happened? We went from Fury looking unstoppable against Mudov to immediately setting up the biggest heavyweight fight in years. The timing is perfect. Both fighters are in their prime, both have massive followings. Here's what nobody's talking about though. The pressure is completely different now. Fury just reminded everyone why he's called the Gypsy King. Joshua has to match that level of dominance. One mistake, one bad performance, and this super fight disappears forever. And look, I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. The build-up is already electric. Social media is going insane. Press conferences are going to be absolute chaos. These two personalities together, it's going to be must-see television. But wait, it gets better. This isn't just about titles or money. This is about legacy. Fury wants to cement himself as the greatest heavyweight of this generation. Joshua needs this win to prove he belongs in that conversation. So there you have it. Fury dismantled Mudov like it was a sparring session, then immediately called out the biggest fight in heavyweight boxing. This isn't just about one dominant performance. This is about setting up the fight that defines an entire era. Who do you think wins when these two finally step in the ring? Drop your prediction in the comments. If this breakdown got you hyped for Fury versus Joshua, smash that like button and subscribe because this build-up is going to be absolutely insane. The crazy part? We're not just talking about a regular fight here. This is two undefeated giants colliding at the absolute peak of their powers. Fury's got that untouchable mystique, that psychological warfare that breaks fighters before they even throw a punch. But Joshua, he's got that one-punch knockout power that can end any fight in seconds. Think about this for a second. Fury's last 3 performances have been masterclasses. He's not just winning, he's making elite heavyweights look ordinary. Meanwhile, Joshua's been quietly rebuilding his reputation after those early setbacks. He's hungrier than ever, more focused than we've ever seen him. And here's something that's flying under the radar. The British boxing scene is absolutely exploding right now. This fight would break every attendance record, every pay-per-view number. We're talking about potentially the biggest heavyweight fight since Ali versus Frazier. No joke. But let's get real about the styles here. Fury's going to try to frustrate Joshua, make him chase shadows, tire him out mentally and physically. Joshua's game plan has to be aggression from round 1. He can't let Fury dictate the pace or get inside his head like he's done to every other opponent. The mental game is where this gets fascinating, though. Fury's already started the psychological warfare by calling him out immediately after the Mudov fight. That's classic Fury. He's planting seeds of doubt, making Joshua think about this fight every single day until they sign the contracts. What's really interesting is the timing of all this. Both fighters know their windows are closing. Fury's 37, Joshua's not getting any younger. This might be the last chance for either of them to claim undisputed greatness. The urgency is real, the stakes couldn't be higher.